Okay, this is the Game is on 100 here with a quick video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, my thoughts of the finish of the CM Punk John Cena match at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. So let's get started. Um, I was actually at the Money in the Bank pay-per-view at the All-State Arena tonight, and it was a very good. This is like one of the best pay-per-views that the WWE had this year. This was even way better than WrestleMania, and that is saying something for this being a pay-per-view. I liked all the spots in the matches. I was in the first match. I was shocked that Daniel Bryan won the Money in the Bank briefcase for SmackDown. I was shocked that Daniel Bryan won that. I thought it was either going to be Sheamus or Wade Barrett was going to win, but that didn't happen. They had Daniel Bryan win. That is a little. I didn't suspect that he was going to win it, but he did. So there you go. The other match, the Divas match, I couldn't care less for this match. And like, who cares about the Divas division? They're actually absolutely atrocious, you know. So, not even going to mention about that. The third match, Mark Henry and the Big Show. I felt that Mark Henry was probably going to win the match. I probably was sensing that he was going to win the match. I was thinking in that direction, and he did win that match. So they really had to push Mark Henry over the past week. So I expected Mark Henry to win that match. Then we had the Raw Money in the Bank match. I knew that Alberto Del Rio was going to win the Money in the Bank briefcase. I knew that for a fact that he was going to win it. He was my obvious choice. He was going to win it because we all know that he already won a number one contenders match. It was a triple threat match that was on Raw before CM Punk got reinstated, and so Alberto Del Rio is the new Money in the Bank cash winner for Raw. I'm happy that Alberto Del Rio won the Money in the Bank. I was thrilled that he got it. I'm very happy for Alberto Del Rio getting the Money in the Bank briefcase. And there was a wicked spot in that match. What happened with The Miz? The Miz fell off of the ladder. He took a wicked bump and landed on his knee. That was a wicked bump that he took. So we'll see what happened to The Miz. And then eventually The Miz did come back out and try to give it a go in the match, but Miz wasn't able to continue. And then we had right at the tail end, Alberto Del Rio and Rey Mysterio was on top of the ladder trying to get the briefcase, and then Rey Mysterio's mask got ripped off by Alberto Del Rio, and Rey Mysterio was covering his face because he doesn't want anybody to see his face. You know, I already know what Rey Mysterio looks like, so it's not like that I've seen Rey Mysterio without his mask. You know how it is with Mexican wrestlers with their heritage. They love having their masks with them. You know that. So that was a pretty good spot that he ripped out Rey Mysterio's mask and Rey Mysterio covered his face. That was so hilarious. And then we had the SmackDown World Title match, the World Heavyweight Championship match. I am thrilled that Christian did win the title. I was thinking that Christian was somehow, some way, was going to win the title. I am thrilled that Christian regained the title, even though it was on circumstances by the disqualification by Randy Orton by intentionally doing a low blow on Christian, which cost him his title. So it started when Christian spit at Randy Orton, and that's when Randy Orton snapped. Christian was working that route so he could get the title off of Orton so he can get it, which was a very smart move by Christian to do that. So, and then after the match, we seen Randy Orton RKO Christian 2 times. on the announce table. So that feud is going to be continuing at least till SummerSlam. And let's see, the WWE is going to give Christian the title at least have him keep it longer than 2 damn freaking days. So we'll see from that. And then we had the main event of the night. This was but the best match for Cena and Punk. I was there. I felt the electricity in that arena. It was so amazing. And how the finish ended was putting the icing on the cake of how that ended for that to happen. I knew there was going to be a Money in the Bank cash-in after, because I didn't really think the WWE was going to have CM Punk lose to Cena in his hometown, being it all hostile, because it happened to Cena before at the One Night Stand pay-per-view in 2006 when he faced RVD. And basically Vince McMahon was irate. He was trying to redo a screw job from the Montreal screw job by having Johnny Ace come down to the ring and telling the timekeeper to ring the bell. And John Cena foiled that, and he hit Johnny Ace. And John Cena made a rookie mistake, the single biggest mistake. He turned his back on his opponent. He looked at Vince McMahon, and then he went back into the ring. CM Punk nailing with the GTS, and CM Punk won the title. And Vince McMahon was so irate that he wanted Alberto Del Rio to come down to the ring to bring out Alberto Del Rio, bring him out, bring in the briefcase. So he wanted to cash in the Money in the Bank briefcase, but CM Punk sidestepped him, kicked him in the head, went over the barricade and celebrated out with the fans in Chicago. So we all know that John Cena is now kayfabe fired now. I know you guys are very happy to see that Cena is fired, but we'll see what Cena does if he's going to be. I think probably the reason why he could be that he's going to maybe be gone for a while is to have him heal up from his injuries. I know that Cena has already got his guaranteed match with The Rock at WrestleMania. We all know that. If John Cena and the WWE, if they still want to have The Rock face John Cena at WrestleMania, they can have, if they want it for the title, John Cena will get the belt back eventually. But John Cena has to recoup from his nagging injuries. So this might be a way for getting John Cena off of TV and get him healed up before his match with The Rock coming up. And then we'll see what happens on Raw tonight. And we'll see what happens with the CM Punk. I knew one thing when I made that video, that I didn't put in a clarification when I said that CM Punk was not going to walk out with the WWE title. I said it wasn't going to happen, that he was going to be leaving the company. But I just knew and realized that actually CM Punk's contract isn't up until September. So I actually thought about it, and if the WWE were going to do this, why would they have CM Punk, win the title and take the title with them? That wouldn't sound right to me. So I was thinking that, I know that CM Punk's contract was coming up at the end of September. And coming up at the end of August, going into September, his contract is up. So CM Punk is under contract with WWE. Vince McMahon just played it out. They're playing out the storyline. That's all that it is. Cena's not actually fired. This is a kayfabe firing. The WWE's trying to test something with this. So they're getting everyone to talk. But actually, CM Punk is still contracted by WWE still. He is still under contract up until September, people. Up until September. So CM Punk, even though he's not going to be, if he's going to be coming up on the WWE events, we'll see what happens. But he is actually contracted at least until September. So if they really wanted to have, if CM Punk, if they want to have him try to defend the title at SummerSlam, then have CM Punk drop the title at SummerSlam. That may be a possibility, or we'll find out what's going to happen on Raw. But other than that, it was a very good pay-per-view from the Money in the Bank at the Allstate Arena. I was there. I enjoyed it. It was a very good pay-per-view. It was one of the best WWE pay-per-views so far of this year. So that is saying something. So like I said, when I said in my previous video, I said that CM Punk was not going to be walking out of the WWE with the WWE title, because CM Punk is still contracted till end of August. His contract is up in September. So this isn't like that Vince McMahon would just let CM Punk win the title and leave with his belt. Vince McMahon wouldn't do that. You know, this is just compelling. This is trying to get the storyline over and get people talking. That's all. I know that. When I made that video previously, that I didn't know that CM Punk was going to have his contract was still up until September. I didn't know at the time that his contract was up. So when I did that video a few weeks back, I didn't know that CM Punk's contract was up in September. Now I know that his contract is up in September, so I know that CM Punk is still in contract with the WWE till September. So they're just going to be playing out the storyline out, and I know that for a fact this is going to be a very interesting storyline that's going to be playing out, and we'll see what's going to happen with Cena. If Cena is going to keep on showing up on TV, if this firing is going to be a kayfabe firing, he's going to be gone for a few months to get him healed up from his injuries. We'll see what happens. So I gave my thoughts, and I gave this a good pay-per-view, and see what's going to be interesting, what's going to happen on Raw tonight. So there you go. So this is the Game That's On 100, and I'll talk to you all later.